Hello and welcome back. So here we are today, and what I want to talk about is how to fix Harmony Island and what changes we can make to go ahead and also fix the arena seasons. And so I think that there are some easy fixes, and I want to just toss them out there. So please go ahead and leave some comments. Please respond to other people's comments so that this is sort of an open dialogue. Hopefully Prodigy will see it, and we can go ahead and come up with some solutions that will hopefully help. Remember to go ahead and contact customer support. Let them know that you love Harmony, that you think some endgame content is super important for this game, and go ahead and do that. I'll have some links in the description, so you'll be able to do that. Okay, so for Harmony Island and the arena, the only thing that I feel is broken are the ruins. And when I started to do Harmony Island, when I started to do the arena, I was kind of like, oh, really? You're gonna have that? Because the way the rune system is built is, in order to get better and better, you have to have higher and higher rewards, which means that runes, and so that will increase the level of runes that you need. So really the only thing that you're progressing for runes is just to get higher levels of runes, which doesn't seem to me to be fully part of how Prodigy Math's philosophy towards learning, towards the game itself, as far as just an exploratory game where there's great storylines and great hooks and funny things that happen. It doesn't really seem to meet that. And so I think getting rid of runes is super important. When you battle someone as a wizard battle, it's super. I like this new blue bar and all of that. It's really cool. I like how this illuminates as well. So when sorry, I got distracted there. When you're battling someone, it's just fun to battle them. You know, like you look at their pets, you think about, okay, what sort of pet should I bring? What type of armor do I need? What's my best wand for this situation? And you kind of go for it, you know? So I don't think you need ruins to really make yourself more powerful or add another layer of strategy. There's enough strategy with the different builds that you can get and what type of pets you're fighting and this and that. So the runes themselves, if you take them away, then I think that solves pretty much the problem of the arena and also the problem of Harmony Island. So just removing the runes, I think, would just solve so much. So for the arena, if you want people to participate in an arena, make it shorter. So 120 days, I think, is how long they are. Maybe it's 100. I don't know. If you know, let me. I'll leave a comment in the comments, please. But I think it's like at least 90 days. Maybe it's 120. I'm not really sure. It's super, super long. So people aren't going to be active the entire time. So shortening the length of the arena to 60 days or even 45 days, that would be extremely helpful with getting player engagement up and getting people interacting with it, because it would be something that you would have to do, right? You would have to do it. You'd have to work towards it. And so that's the main thing, I think, is shortening the length of the arena and then also increasing the rewards. There were some really, really cool rewards given out prior to the Beetle, the Battle of the Beetle, right? And so for that, getting back to where, well, you know, you can go ahead and get all of these awesome rewards, and increasing that's going to increase how much people play it. So bump those rewards back up so it's really fun and engaging for all. Ooh, there we go. For all of us. And that's gonna help out a lot, right? And then also just having a longer period of time off. So if you are planning for an arena that's going to go 60 days, have an entire month off. So by the time that 60 days is over with, that 30-day break, people are going to be like, man, I cannot wait for the new arena to start, because we've had time to miss it. So I would go ahead and still have a long period of time, and then that gives you time to plan other stuff too, right? That gives you time to plan better arenas, better rewards, better armor, other stuff like that. So that would be my way to fix the arena. Now, Harmony Island, conceptually, Harmony Island is a place, it's an old place, right? It's sort of an old, distant historical place here in the Prodigy world, in Prodigy Land. So to make Harmony Island feel old, I think that it should be a place where you can get older rewards. And so instead of quests to get runes, which, who really cares? Go ahead and make the quests about finding either a new currency where you can buy older items that are no longer in-game, or you quest for the item. So let's say there was a helm that was available, 3 years ago. Go ahead and have it be that quest is to get that helm, and try to do it that. Or perhaps it's to quest every once in a while, doesn't have to be all the time, but to get an old pet, like one of the starter pets maybe you're able to get on Harmony Island. Or even old skins, possibly, So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with the history of Prodigy, because there's a really cool history with this game and the way that it's changed and evolved and all of that. So I think that Harmony Island is the perfect place to celebrate it. And that's also a place, as an end game player, you would move into. You would want to collect all of the gear. You would want to collect all of the other items, all of the other stuff. So really making Harmony Island the place where, I'm not really sure, I'm just going to click this. I'm not even looking at it, so apologies. Oh, good. Woohoo. And skill up, yay. That's not how you get those, though, guys. Excuse me. That tickled me a little bit there. So making it a place where you can get older things, older parts of the game, that would be awesome. And I think that having that be a central place of it, then that would be really, really cool. You might even have an old currency, sort of how we have copper coins. You might have an older currency where you can go ahead and get specific items, specific things, and maybe even non-members can earn enough currency to go ahead and get some cool items, can get some stuff that was only available for non-members. Maybe after 2 years, the pets, the pets that were released to members all of a sudden start to become available, or a pterosaur eventually, you might be able to get, or maybe you can buy more pet slots, because that's something that I think all of us would be happy for, is more places, more storage for our pets, so maybe you can go ahead and get Harmony Island to be focused on other things like that, and you don't really have to switch anything out for it. The puzzle environments are still cool. Maybe you could make it more escape roomish, where you have to figure out different things. There's different small little mini puzzles as far as switching gears, kind of like one of those old games from the 90s, Myst, or something like that. That would be cool if there's small little mini puzzles or things added. But it's good. It's good. So Harmony Island is good, and I think that these would be ways to fix it, to make it more engaging, to get that engagement that you're looking for. The runes are the issue, and that's really the only issue that's there. If you take away the runes and put other stuff and other rewards, then that will give people motivation. When you have a certain amount of runes, you don't need any more runes, right? You can go and get to the gold level without having every single specific rune, and you don't use them any other place except in the arena, and the arena isn't a PvP environment, so you don't need runes. So I hope this helps. I hope this creates a dialogue where we're getting some back and forth and some responses about losing Harmony Island and also losing the arena, because wow, these are some pretty big issues. And as far as content, I mean, if we look at the map here, just even looking at the map, like this was in the original Prodigy. 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 This wasn't, and this is really only here so that there is a fixed mode, a focus mode, in order to make it more sellable to schools. But everything was here already, and there were actually more things to do. So there were quests that happened here at the Dino Dig Oasis that you needed to do. So there was a quest line for Dino Dig Oasis. There were more quest lines. There was more stuff to help with and other things like that. So if we lose Harmony Island, if we lose the arena, we're actually going to have less things to do than the original Prodigy, and that just doesn't make sense to me at all. So hopefully this will go ahead and get straightened out, and they'll go ahead and get it fixed. But really, toss runes out. Make it so that it's something that, there's a reward that we want to get, even if it's an older reward. And I think that you'll have people that are just super motivated to continue to play, continue to go after it. And then, the Shiverchill Mountains area, Crystal Caverns, I love it. It's super fun. I play there regularly. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments what you are thinking. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. It's super helpful for YouTube's algorithm. It only takes a couple seconds of your time. It's also helpful for me, and it'll be helpful for you too, because you will be able to join in dialogues like this. Take care. Keep on prodiging on. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.